Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today I just wanted to sit down and talk about Zhongli. You guys know how I felt about him in his original state, so I've played with him for quite a few days now, and I've sort of gathered my thoughts after his buff, and basically, yeah, he's good. The only complaint that I have about him now is that whenever you're mining, his stupid pillar gets in the way, because whenever you hold cast your E, it summons a pillar. But in all seriousness, he has seen a bunch of improvements in many other ways, so let's start off by talking about his basic attack for a sec. Now, his basic attacks, they do more damage. Honestly, a significant amount more. Even with a support build where you stack HP, they do put in some work, which is thanks to the new buff where they deal additional damage based on his max HP. But that's not what made him a viable DPS. His ult is exactly the same, his constellations are exactly the same. The real game changer and what made him so much stronger is the buff to his shield and the new Geo Resonance buff. So, for those of you who don't know, his shield reduces nearby enemies' elemental and physical resistance by 20%, which is why your basic attacks do way more damage when you're using him as a main DPS. The beautiful thing about the shield is that even though every unit in the game benefits from it, because, I mean, it's just elemental resistance shred, characters that deal a good amount of mixed damage, like Zhongli, he deals massive geo damage with his ulti, but he also deals decent damage from his auto attacks, which are physical damage, or Razor, who deals both electro and physical with every single hit, or Xinyan, that does mainly physical damage, but her E and Q do deal a decent amount of pyro. These characters benefit from both the elemental and physical shred, which is what is making Zhongli feel so good right now. Everything he does deals way more damage than before, and even though his ult wasn't changed at all, now enemies have less geo resist whenever you have your shield up, which does increase the damage that your ulti does. Zhongli was already a unit that could do well in any party, but now he just makes any party better, and that is a huge difference. However, due to the new Geo Resonance changes, Zhongli's support for Ningguang is one of the best combos in the entire game. I would put it up there in SS plus tier, right next to like Fischl Child or Ganyu Venti. And if you want to run Zhongli as your main DPS, having Albedo as a support is an insane combo as well. Albedo's damage just gets jacked up and serves as a battery for Zhongli. I think it's very interesting the way that miHoYo has designed Anemo and Geo, because they are inherently supportive elements. But for these main DPS Anemo and Geo units like Zhao, Ning, and Zhong, they just crack the fuck out of the numbers to make up for the fact that you can't do elemental reactions. And honestly, it works out. Overall, I think Zhongli is in a great spot right now. I do think he is better as a support than a main DPS, and the reason for that is that he doesn't really do anything better than other dedicated main DPS units in the game, but he makes them better than they already were. So, and it's all because of that shield, man. He still has some issues. The energy regen from his pillar is still inconsistent. The pillar still doesn't work on most bosses. You can't aim them, so they kind of just spawn on terrain in a weird way and they instantly despawn. The cast animation for the shield is still super long and it is interruptible. He still isn't invincible for the entirety of the super animation. His auto attack scaling is still 20% worse than Xiangling, which is a free 4-star unit. And this isn't really Zhong's fault, but characters still auto-climb crap whenever they get near it, so if you cast his E and then you sprint to dash or, dodge something, you will auto-climb the pillar a lot of the time, since now after the shield cast there is one right in front of you, which is really annoying. I don't think he's S tier, at least not by himself, but he is still very good, and everyone who regretted pulling him should rejoice now that he is a lot better. And for those of you that didn't have any issues with Zhongli before, that's great, but now he's even better, so there's no reason to complain about that. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. That's it for my thoughts. He gets a solid A+ from me. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content. Huge shout out to my patrons and to you for watching. I will be uploading a build guide for Zhongli tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Take care.